Hello guys, welcome back to the live stream. Sound കുറവാ. Hello. Sound ഉണ്ടോ? Sound okay. Brother, Siraj bro. Hi. Kerala Extreme bro. Shaz. Same Shaz. Hi bro. Guys, എല്ലാവർക്കും welcome. Kerala Extreme bro, എന്ത് okay അല്ലേ? Siraj bro, nice ആട്ടോ. തമ്മിൽ ഓവർലേ എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? ഓവർലേ നമ്മുടെ ശ്രീരാജ് ബ്രോ സെറ്റ് തന്നാണ് അല്ലേ? Come on guys, കുത്തു ബ്രോ എവിടാ? എന്ത് അവിടെ എത്തിയാ? സ്ഥലത്തെത്തിയാ? എന്ത് പരിപാടി എന്ത്? Okay. Thank you bro, Sriraj bro. Thank you. എന്ത് അവിടെ എത്തിയാ? എങ്ങനെ സ്ഥലം എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ട്? ലെജൻഡ് സ്റ്റാർ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി വാ. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, കളിക്കാന്ന് കേറേ ഉള്ളൂ. സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലേ? സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലേ? സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലേ ബ്രോ? ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യട്ടെ. ഹലോ, സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലേ? സൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ, സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. സൗണ്ട് കുറവാണോ അതോ? കാണാനില്ല. എത്താറായി ട്രെയിനിൽ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. 2000 കറക്റ്റ്. എനിക്ക് വേണ്ട ബ്രോ. ഞാൻ വ്യാഴാഴ്ച വരെ നോക്കും. വ്യാഴാഴ്ച നോക്കിയിട്ട് വ്യാഴാഴ്ചത്തെ ബാക്ക് ഏതെങ്കിലും വരാണെങ്കിൽ അത് കറക്കാം. കേരള സൗണ്ട് സെറ്റ് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം ബ്രോ. വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യ ബ്രോ, ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. സൗണ്ട് കുറവാണ്, എനിക്കത് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ അത് ഇവിടെ നോക്കട്ടെ, ഇവിടുത്തെ എന്തോ വിഷയം. ഹലോ ഹലോ. സീനാണ് ബ്രോ, ടോപ്പ് കാർഡാണ്. ഓൾറെഡി എൻ്റെ ഇപ്പോ 2 വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കാർഡുണ്ട്. 2 അല്ല 3 വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് കാർഡുണ്ട്. ഇന്നലത്തെ മറ്റേ ഫെറി കിട്ടി, ഇന്നലെ ഫെറി കിട്ടി. പിന്നെ ബറേസി ഉണ്ട്, സാലിബ ഉണ്ട്. വെറുതെ എന്തിനാ ഇനിയിപ്പോ ആരെയും കളിക്കാതെ പുറത്താക്കേണ്ടത്. അതിനേക്കാൾ വ്യാഴാഴ്ച ബാക്ക് നോക്കട്ടെ ബ്രോ. സ്ഥലം പോരാ ഇജാസ് ബ്രോ, ബിഗ് ഫാൻ. സ്ഥലം പോരെ? അതെന്താ അറിയാ? എല്ലാരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യോ? സ്ട്രീം എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ? ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് ഗ്രീൻ സ്ക്രീൻ ആക്കി ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് സെറ്റ് ആകും. ഓ ബ്രോ, സെറ്റ് ആക്കാം. അത് ഇനി കുറച്ചുകൂടെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സെറ്റ്. കാരണം ഇവരെല്ലാരും കൂടെ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് എല്ലാരെയും കൂടെ കാണണമല്ലോ, അതാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം. ഹലോ 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 ഹലോ. എന്ത് ഓടിക്കോ നീ? സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക ഗൈസ്. ഞാൻ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. എന്താ പറയുന്നു? ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക ഗൈസ്. ഞാൻ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. എന്താ പറയുന്നു? കോഡ് ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ റാൻഡം റൂം ഇടാം. ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ റാൻഡം റൂം ഇടാം. R9 ഹെൻറി ഉടനെ വരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടോ? R9 ചെറിയൊരു ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. കാരണം 15-ാം തീയതി ബ്രസീൽ കാർണിവലല്ലേ, അപ്പോൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ അവന്മാര് കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് അറിയില്ല. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരുപാട് റൂമേഴ്സ് ഇങ്ങനെ കിടന്ന് കറങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട്. ചെറിയൊരു ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. കാരണം 15-ാം തീയതി ബ്രസീൽ കാർണിവലല്ലേ, അപ്പോൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ അവന്മാര് കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് അറിയില്ല. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരുപാട് റൂമേഴ്സ് ഇങ്ങനെ കിടന്ന് കറങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട്. ഹലോ, ഞാൻ നാളെ സെറ്റാക്കി തരാം. ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് പേരൊക്കെ അല്ല, എന്നെ അവിടെ നിന്ന് ആരും വിളിച്ചതില്ല. ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ സോങ്സ് ചോദിച്ചത്. എനിക്ക് സോങ്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് കാരണം അവിടെ നമ്മള് മൈക്കിന്റെ കണക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലേ, നമുക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് സൗണ്ട് കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല. അപ്പൊ പിന്നെ ഞാൻ സോങ് ചോദിച്ചു. പിന്നെ സോങ് അതിൽ നല്ല ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ, കുറെ കുറച്ച് പെയിൻസും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ ഞാനത് നാളെ തന്നെ കട്ട് ചെയ്ത് തരാം. ഓരോന്ന് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആക്കി തന്നാൽ മതിയല്ലോ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഞാനത് നാളെ തന്നെ കട്ട് ചെയ്ത് തരാം. ഓരോന്ന് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആക്കി തന്നാൽ മതിയല്ലോ. ഓക്കെ. സോറി ബ്രോ, റിസീവ് करने का ജെൻസോറോ, ഹായ് ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം. ഇവിടെയാണ്. മെസ്സി തന്നെ കൊണ്ടു 13 തെറ്റുന്ന ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ഹായ് ബ്രോ ഹായ്. എന്തോന്ന് രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഏത് എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Owen. Great vision. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that's well seen too. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Owen.
That's going in strongly. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, super find. Now there's Mbappe!
And
he's following up. They've got to be quick to recover this. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
And the finish! Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as they...
He's having a shot! They've done it! Level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Lorenzo Insigne really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And he's had a hit! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Owen. There's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
For the second.
Sorry guys. കളിക്കാൻ കയറുന്നു തൻസീർ. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ? ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ?
The second half then just getting going.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
എന്തിനായി?
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Ambrosini. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas.
Match was 96,623.
But can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Maldini. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, red, nice interception. Cannavaro. Ambrosini. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gullit. That's a nicely shaped ball. Tries a shot!
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's Inzaghi! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Mbappe. Gullit.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And that will be the final act.
Barcelona
played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Hello.
This is a hard one to take.
So Jim, how do you
Hello.
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
ഹലോ, ഓക്കെ ആണോ? പ്ലീസ് എല്ലാവരും സ്ട്രീം ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാമോ? ആരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ഹലോ ഹലോ, ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഇവിടുത്തെ ഇത് കണ്ടിട്ട് എനിക്ക് ഒരു മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു. എന്താണ് മനസ്സിലാവില്ല. കുറഞ്ഞു. ഹലോ, സംഭവം എന്താണ്? ആരെങ്കിലും കയറിക്കോ. ഇപ്പൊ സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ ആണോ അതോ സൗണ്ട് കുറവാണോ? ഇവിടെ കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ഹലോ, സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ. എൻ്റെ വൈഫൈ സ്ലോ ആണ്, ജോയിൻ ആവാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ബ്രോ ഒന്ന് ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്ക്. ഇത് ന്യൂ റൂമാണ് ബ്രോ, യൂട്യൂബർ E60 പുതിയ റൂമാണ്.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. Oh, and the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Out to the right. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind. Tele might just make this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's made its way to him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's inches away from being a really good ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Spread out to the left. Played back in. That's been cut out. Well played. Pirlo can see things. Others simply cannot. Now it's Pedri. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Son Heung-min. Thuram with a definite foul there.
Kerala Extreme bro. Undo.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Edmilson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be 1
and he
minute at
goes
a
for
time.
the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half,
So
but
England
neither
is
side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
So
A
even
change,
so far,
perhaps, after
which
Bro,
way
half-time.
yes,
things go
yeah.
in the second half? How's
അതിലും
the
ചൂട്
fourth
ഭയങ്കര
substitution?
ചുമ്മാ ബ്രോ നമുക്ക് ഈ വേറെ അക്കൗണ്ടൊന്നും സെക്കൻഡ് അക്കൗണ്ടൊന്നും ഇല്ല ബ്രോ
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's pretty
Cristiano
clear. It
Ronaldo,
is a foul.
sorry.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
ഡിലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തോ മെസ്സേജ് കമന്റ് ഡിലീറ്റ് യെസ് ചെയ്തിരുന്നു ബ്രോ ഫണ്ണായിട്ട്
It's
പറഞ്ഞതാണ്
their second
വേറെ
corner of the
വിചാരിക്കില്ല
game. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
യെസ് എല്ലാവരും സ്ട്രീം ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യോ
Madrid have
സബ്ജാക്ടറൊക്കെ
their
ഒന്ന്
third
സബ്ജാവും
corner. They've played it short. Delivers with terrific
നൈസ്
header.
നൈസ് നൈസ് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യടാ നമുക്ക്
Mbappe. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Thuram makes the interception.
മൈക്കിൾ
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
വേറെ കേറാ
And he
പോണം
shoots!
അത് വെറുതെ വെച്ചിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ
Certainly
ഗോളായിരുന്നു
didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he
Standing down,
didn't
shit,
stray
Laura.
offside.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
847.
Bullets can be a real threat inside the box. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely, now then. Pedri tries to play it through.
നിഷ്യസ്
Spread neatly. Look at the space here. Taken back almost at once. And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw.
ഒന്നിന്റെ അവിടെ പ്ലസ് ആണ്.
Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ambrosini. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pull it. Driving forward. He can run onto that. And this is Ronaldo. Shot could be... And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, some inspired defending there. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Crosses in a big header.
Oh,
That's a race for the ball.
Nice.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. In once more. And he's managed to get rid. Nielsen. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Ronaldo. Pull it. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
GG bro, I'll play.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Next payment in the option. Next study. 14-ാം തീയതി വരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ കാര്യം പ്ലേസ് ഓർഡർ കോള് എന്തായാലും ഇപ്പൊ വന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ അത് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോയാൽ വേറെ ഓപ്ഷൻ. ഓ അത് വേറെ എല്ലാം ഉണ്ടോ? കയറി അറിയില്ല. എല്ലാരും ഒന്ന് സ്ട്രീമിലേക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ എന്ത് പേരടിച്ചു വെച്ചിട്ടാ പോലും.
അതാണ് നിന്റെ അടുത്ത്, അതാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കാൻ വന്നറിയാ. രണ്ട് കളർ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇല്ല.
എനിക്ക് നോർമലി എടുക്കുന്ന പോലെ ഓരോന്ന് വെച്ച് ബുക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ഇപ്പോൾ ഒന്ന് വേറെ കളർ ഒന്ന് വേറെ കളർ ബുക്ക് ചെയ്യണം.
ഇനി അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും?
അതിപ്പോ ഇനി ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാൻ അത് കടക്കട്ടല്ലേ. ഇനിയിപ്പോ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തപ്പോ പാടായിരിക്കും.
എന്താ ജേഴ്സി വേണ്ട വണ്ടിക്കാരെങ്കിലും എടുത്തിടും.
ഗെയിം ഫുള്ളായി ബ്രോ. എന്തായാലും ഈ റൂം തന്നെ അടിക്കുക. അടുത്തതിൽ കയറും. കേരള ഓ നൈസ് അക്കൗണ്ട്. കണ്ണേ കലൈവാനേ
എത്ര കിലോ ഉണ്ടാവും? 5 കിലോ.
ഞാൻ ഇട്ടടിയാ വെക്കൻ പറഞ്ഞ ഇത്. ഓ ഞാൻ രാവിലെ ഇട്ടു.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic.
മറ്റേ രണ്ട് പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന്റെ
I'm Peter Drury and
അങ്ങനെ
it's a
എന്റെ
pleasure to
എന്റെ
be
കിടക്കുന്ന പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന്റെ
alongside
ഒക്കെ
Jim
എടുത്തത്.
Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made
Even
even
better
better
pass.
by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
ഓയ്
Great chance!
നൈസ് ഗോൾ.
And he's done it! And what a
എന്റെ
start!
1300 എന്താ വ്യൂസ്?
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They
Views
really
ആയി.
did fly out of the blocks here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
ഏത്?
Lexington are such an adept
ആ
counter-attacking
എനിക്ക്
team.
അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ.
They produced something out of
അത്
nothing
കുഴപ്പം,
there.
അതൊന്നും
A few
കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
ഓ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ കൊല്ലുന്നു.
Concedes a free kick for that.
നാണമുണ്ടോ?
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
നാണമുണ്ടോ ബ്രോ? എന്ത് അമാക്കര കേസ് എന്തിനായി?
Oh, it's come loose. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. He's taking on the lot of them. Bullish header. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. There's a searching pass. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Kaka.
Hey.
That's a smash. Kaka!
എടാ
Oh, it's come off the upright.
ശ്ശെ,
That looks a foul.
Lost it.
Yeah, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
എഡ്വിൻ വാൻഡർ സാർ ആണ്.
Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out. Well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has been cut short. Well,
Slow,
now
I
it's a
think.
race for the ball. I have to say that was
It's
an
mad on a
exemplary
weekend,
tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that's well spotted. And here's Hullet, steaming on goalwards. Nice looking ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's going for goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That's a throw. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence. And
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the group, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Mbappe! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
This possibly the last play of the half.
അതും സേവാ. എന്താടാ ഇത്?
Cleared it out of harm's way.
ഗോള് കേറൂലെന്നാ?
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone.
ക്യാമറയിൽ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്.
Now isn't the time to
നീല
take
ഷർട്ട്.
their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, and don't leave the door open for the opposition.
ഹൈറ്റിന്റെ വെയിറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും.
Here we go again.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
Arga.
The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way in.
Going in strongly.
Oh, every ball in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
അവനാണെങ്കിൽ ഇരിക്കും.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
അതെ, ഇവൻ ഗെയിം പ്ലേ വീഡിയോ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് ആ ഗെയിം പ്ലേ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യും.
And here's Neymar. Shevchenko.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram spots it and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a go! That's got him rattled. Messi.
Goal.
And it's Hullet. There's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball.
ഇതെന്തോന്നടാ?
Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising.
ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ കൂടെ പോണ ബോൾ എടുക്കണ്ട.
Cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Goes for a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 11. Mbappe. Number 5. Pepin.
It's a mighty effort.
Number 20.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Now, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off at the end.
Number 19.
ഇന്നലെ തന്നെ ഇത്രയും കയറി.
Substitutions taking place.
Hernus Receives it in a
Ball.
good position here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Thuram makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Gets a good foot in there.
ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ ഒരുമാതിരി.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what has happened here?
Ball.
Big chance!
ഓ എന്ത് ബോൾറാ, അതൊരു നൈസ് ബോള്.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Has been indicated.
Thuram calmly anticipates into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
ബ്ലോക്ക് നല്ല ബ്ലോക്ക് അവിടെ.
And that
Nice.
is it. The
Nice
referee has seen enough. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall
And a
disappointment.
quick reminder today, everybody, to
ഗൈസ് വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ ഗൈസ്? നിങ്ങളെ നിങ്ങളാണെങ്കിൽ മറ്റേ ഇത് മേടിക്കണം, സ്റ്റോറേജ് മേടിക്കണം. മെയിൽ ഐ ഡിയിൽ സ്റ്റോറേജ് മേടിച്ചിട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ മെയിൽ ഐ ഡിയും പാസ്വേഡും അയച്ചാൽ മതി. കേരള ബ്രോ അടുത്ത ന്യൂ റൂം ഇടാം, അതാണ് നല്ലത്. ഓ ഞാൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് കണ്ടില്ല. എന്തായാലും അടുത്ത നോക്കാം ബ്രോ, വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്തു അടുത്ത മാച്ചിന് സെറ്റാക്കി.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Back in a show of vivid colour and vocal cords, the new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Just to go. Mistake.
Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Mbappe. And Shevchenko!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Thuram. And this is Shevchenko!
Fast bro, hi, welcome bro.
Again, the keeper stands strong.
എന്താണ് പരിപാടി
Another
bro?
cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing it blindly.
അയ്യേ. പാസ് കൊടുത്തല്ലോ പിന്നെ എന്ത്?
Mateus, Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get rid.
അയ്യേ.
Knocks it into space.
Brom.
And he cuts out the supply. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus, who played through for the wide man. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cannavaro. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Cruyff really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Probing pass. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
ബ്രോ നെറ്റ് സ്ലോ ആണെങ്കിൽ കേറല്ലേ ബ്രോ? ഇതിപ്പോ ഡിവിഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ സുഖമാണ്. അത് മേടിക്കുന്നത് മെയിലിൽ കയറിയിട്ടെ എക്സ്പാൻഡ് സ്റ്റോറേജ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടൊരു ഓപ്ഷൻ എന്തോ ഉണ്ട്, നോക്കണം. അതിനകത്ത് 50 രൂപ കൊടുത്താൽ 100 GB എല്ലാം കിട്ടും. 100-200 GB എന്താ കിട്ടുമെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഫസ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ എവിടെ? കയറിക്കോ ആരേലും. ന്യൂ റൂമാണ്. കയറിക്കോ. നെറ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം അതാണ് ബ്രോ. നെറ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം ആണെങ്കിൽ കയറല്ലേ ബ്രോ, കാരണം ഒരുപാട് പേര് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ബ്രോ നെറ്റ് കുഴപ്പമില്ലെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ, നെറ്റ് സീനില്ലെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. റൂമിൽ ഓക്കെ. ഇന്ന് പുറത്തൊന്നും പോയില്ലേ ബ്രോ?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full force. We have already started here.
മനസ്സിലാ
Kaka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Takes the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this.
Oof.
And here's Kaka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka going face. Kaka! It's not loose.
Nice
Who's
one.
going to get there?
നോ ഓക്കെ.
So
എന്താണ്
it's
പരിപാടി ബ്രോ?
1-0.
റൂമിൽ ഇനിയിപ്പോ പുറത്തൊന്നും പോരില്ലേ?
Now it's
റൂമിൽ
Puskás.
തന്നെയാണോ?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
ജസ്റ്റ്
That's a cute ball.
ഓക്കെറാ.
Floated through. And Puskás!
ഓഫീസ് തീർന്നു
And he was
വന്നതാണ്.
there to get a vital touch.
വിക്കല്ലേ?
Puskás
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ
really
ബ്രോ.
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header!
Oh,
It's hit the woodwork and out.
നൈസ്.
Cannavaro.
പോയി ബോൾ ഇറങ്ങി അവിടെ പോസ്റ്റ് ആട്ടി പോയി.
Mateus.
സോറി.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the
ഊക്കിയർ
contest.
നടക്കുന്നില്ല കേട്ടാ.
Kaka. That's really well manoeuvred.
ബേക്കിലോട്ട് അവിടെ പോണ ആശാൻ.
Now it's Puskás. Now it's Mbappe.
Orchestrated to
Barcelona trying to
CF
orchestrate
world
a
coach
breakaway here by the looks of it.
voucher.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your...
എടാ മോനെ
Oh, he's hit the bar!
എന്തടിയടാ അത്?
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Cafu, and he's there to make the challenge. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Now it's Villa. Mateus. This might spell danger. Baresi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Hullet. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after
Guys,
45
like it or
minutes,
like
still
it.
goalless. A
Which way
change
will things
perhaps
go in the
after
second half?
half-time.
Ours, of course. Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
He's going
അയ്യോ
for goal!
ഡിഫ്സായില്ല.
Oh, denied! Brilliant
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini. And the return pass. And here's Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's had a shot!
Beckenbauer ഏതാ അവസ്ഥ?
And he has
Beckenbauer കൊള്ളാമല്ലേ ഇർഫാൻ?
Really looked sharp there.
Beckenbauer നല്ല
That's
കാടെന്ന്
very
പറയുന്നു.
well played.
അടുത്ത CB ഒക്കെ കുറേ ഉണ്ട്. ഓ DMF കളിക്കോ?
terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
നിനക്ക് അറിയാം DMF
Looking to go forward now.
Berkham.
Now it's Pullet. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Baresi calmly anticipates.
നല്ല സ്റ്റാറ്റ്സും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട് ബ്രോ. DMF കളിക്കും, CB. ഫെറി ഇന്നലെ രാത്രി അബ്ദുള്ളാണ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഇട്ടുണ്ടോ ഫോട്ടോ? ഞാനാണ് കോയിൻ പർച്ചേസ് കൊടുത്തത് കേട്ടോ. അവൻ അവിടെ നിന്ന് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റൂല. നേരത്തെ ഓർമ്മ ഉണ്ടോ നമ്മളടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞ് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്ത്? അതാണ് പർച്ചേസ് ആണ് എടുത്ത ആള്. എന്ത് മെസ്സി അതാ വെറുതെ എടുക്കണ്ട ബ്രോ. റിയാക്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. ഓ എന്നിട്ട് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇനി അവൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ഫെറി ഉണ്ടായി. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു എടുക്കണ്ടെന്നത്. അവിടെ കറക്കാൻ ഇനിയിപ്പോ അടുത്ത് ബ്രോ അടുത്ത് ആൻഡേക്ക് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ മറ്റേ ബിഗ് ടൈം. ബ്രോ വേറെ ഏതൊക്കെ CB ഉണ്ട്?
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He refuses to take the bait.
ഈ സ്റ്റണ്ണിങ് ഷോട്ട് ഭയങ്കര പാട്.
He's trying to skip past his man.
Neymar
proves just a little bit too strong.
സോറി.
That's a booking. Always looked in.
പുതിയത് എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ട്?
You're up against a speedster. You've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
കുറച്ച് ഒരു സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഉണ്ടല്ലേ. ബനുച്ചി എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ട്? ജസ്റ്റ് കനവാരോ എല്ലാം പെയ്ഡ് കാർഡല്ലേ ബ്രോ? അതൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, പിന്നെ വെറുതെ എടുക്കണ്ട. എത്രയും CB ബിൽഡപ്പായിട്ട് ബനുച്ചി ഇതാടാ വീടപ്പാ. CB വീടപ്പാ.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there.
Seconds
was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Great chance! And that
പിന്നെ
is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So in the end, one goal did it.
ഓക്കെ, പിന്നെ വെറുതെ എടുക്കണ്ട, എത്രയുണ്ടല്ലോ ബ്രോ. പിന്നെ പുതിയ കാർഡല്ലേ, അപ്പൊ വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എടുത്തോ. എത്ര GB ഉണ്ട്, എല്ലാരും എടുത്തിട്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കാനല്ലോ. ഓൾറെഡി ബ്രോയുടെ അക്കൗണ്ടിലും പുറത്ത് കിടക്കുന്ന എല്ലാം നൈസ് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ്. GG ബ്രോ, കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം. ഇപ്പൊ എടുത്താലും എന്തായാലും ബ്രോ കുറച്ച് ദിവസമായിട്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കും, പിന്നെ എന്തായാലും പുറത്താകും. അതന്നെയായിരിക്കും അവസ്ഥ. ഹൈറ്റ് കുറവാണ്, പക്ഷെ ഹൈറ്റ് ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നല്ല ജമ്പിങ് ഉണ്ട്. ജമ്പിങ് ഹെഡിങ് ഒക്കെ അത്യാവശ്യം ഉണ്ട് ബ്രോ. Provas bro has every good card in every position. അതന്നെ, എല്ലാ പൊസിഷനും നല്ല കാർഡുണ്ട്. ഇനി ഞാൻ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, കയറി. പവാസ് ബ്രോ എടുക്കട്ടാൻ ചോദിക്കണം. ഓ ആവശ്യമില്ല, അതാണ് വെറുതെ കോയിൻ വേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കണ്ടാവും. അടുത്ത വ്യാഴാഴ്ച നല്ല പാക്ക് വരും നോക്കാം. വ്യാഴാഴ്ച നല്ല പാക്ക് വരും നോക്കാം. പക്ഷെ നല്ല സ്റ്റാറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടോ അതിനേക്കാളും? ഹൈറ്റ് മാത്രമേ കുറവുള്ളൂ, പക്ഷെ ജമ്പുണ്ട് നല്ല. 92 ഉണ്ടല്ലേ ജമ്പ് നീ ഇട്ടിരുന്ന ഇതില്? ഞാൻ ഇട്ടിരുന്ന ഇതിനകത്ത് ഞാൻ ഫുള്ള് മറ്റേ ഡിഫൻസീവ് ഇതാക്കിയിട്ടാണ് കൊടുത്തത്. ഇത് ഇതാ ജമ്പ് 91 ഉണ്ട്. നീ 96 ഫിസിക്കൽ കോണ്ടാക്ട് കൊടുത്തല്ലേ? ഫിസിക്കൽ കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഫോട്ടോ കൊടുത്താ? ഞാൻ കൊടുത്താണ്. 108 108 നീ ഓട്ടോ എടുത്ത് 108 പോയാ? ഇല്ലല്ലോ, 107. എനിക്ക് 107 ഉണ്ട് ഞാൻ കൊടുത്തത്. റിയോ സെറ്റാണ്. അത് തന്നെ, റിയോ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ബ്രോ. പിന്നെന്ത് കാർഡ് ഉണ്ട് കളിക്കാൻ. 107 അല്ലേ? 107 എനിക്ക് എടുത്താൽ കൊള്ളാമെന്നുണ്ട്. CB ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, CB ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ എടുക്കാം. നല്ല CB ഇല്ലാത്തവർക്ക് ഓക്കെയാണ്. CB ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വെറുതെ എടുക്കണ്ട. എല്ലാം ഫ്രീ CB ആണ്. പഴയ കാർഡൊക്കെ ഏകദേശം എല്ലാ കാർഡും ചാവാറായി. UA ഉണ്ട് ബ്രോ. നാളെ അതിൻ്റെ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഇടും. എന്തായാലും വ്യാഴാഴ്ച ആയിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ വിന്നറെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം. UA വിന്നറെ വ്യാഴാഴ്ച ആയിരിക്കും സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം. വ്യാഴാഴ്ച UA നമ്മൾ വിന്നറെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും. തേങ്ങാണ് ഞാൻ.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here.
Another Shammu bro fast bro സെറ്റ് കളിയാണ്. ഫാസ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ നൈസ് കളിയാണ്. ഓ സത്യം.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold on this time.
Taken bro.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Oh no. Peter Michael review. ഞാനായിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്ന Peter Michael ആണ്. നല്ല കളിയാണ്.
So there he is, Wesley Sneijder. A terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary.
Oh, goal. Nice goal.
The movement so
on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Pele. Foot in.
Foul.
Barcelona have a free
Foul.
kick.
Kerala bro.
Well, if he's
The
serious about
overlaying
trying
on
from
the
this
bro.
range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Ooh, nice.
He went for the
Okay,
corner. It's a lovely neat pass.
Ball എടുക്കുമ്പോഴാ
Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines.
ball എടുക്കാം.
No, he'll see through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pedri.
ball എടുക്കാത്തുണ്ടോ?
Who's going to be first to this?
പ്ലെയർ സ്വിച്ച് ആവണില്ല. ഞാൻ മറ്റേ അസിസ്റ്റഡ് ആണ് ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം. സ്വിച്ച് ആവണില്ലല്ലോ.
Ah, such a clever touch. There's
Right,
great running on
right.
show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice.
Foul.
And the whistle's gone.
Red
It's
card.
a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And there's the shot!
The field goal.
He is
Oi,
producing
പുറത്ത് പോയി ഇനി.
the crispest of hits. Yeah, it didn't come off, but oh no, what has happened here? He's away. Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
അടി ഒന്നുണ്ട് കേൾക്കാറ്.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
ഓ ബ്രോ ഞാൻ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം. അടുത്തത് കിട്ടുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Shot could be on. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with it. It's Pele! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance.
Guys bro, hi. Welcome bro. ബ്രോ മറ്റേ ഓൾഡ് നെയ്മർ കാർഡ് ഉണ്ടോ? ആ ഉണ്ട് ബ്രോ, ആ കാർഡുണ്ട്. എന്ത് ബ്രോ? ആ കാർഡ് ഇട്ടല്ലേ ഇപ്പൊ ബ്രോ കളിച്ചത്.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! two-goal lead, and they're
107 ഉണ്ട്.
firmly in control.
107 മറ്റേ ബിഗ് ടൈം അല്ലേ?
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed. There's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Heading into the break, very
ഓ അതന്നെ എനിക്ക് തോന്നി ബ്രോ.
so far.
Unstoppable.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
വേറെയൊക്കെ അടിച്ചു കൊല്ലുന്നു ഗൈസ്.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking around their former colleague.
ഓ സെയിം റൂം. കേറിയാ മതി ബ്രോ. സെയിം റൂം തന്നെ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഇട്ട് നോക്കാം. കേറോടെ
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
തൂക്കിയറിഞ്ഞു.
Costa Curta. Davids. Now it's
ഏത്?
Pele. That's a decent ball. Can he finish? It's hit the uprights. He can get that clear.
നിന്റെ കൊണ്ട ഏത് പ്ലെയർ?
Davids. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's come to nothing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pullet goes on a charge down the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge. Steaming on. Rummenigge!
Nice goal.
Truly a man who will pass the test of time. He's got himself an absolute peach. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Pullet. Oh, really good feet. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. They've got to be quick to recover this. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Baresi. And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
2019 what the fuck.
And it's Ambrosini. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
It's Pele!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pullet powering forward here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Man, for a thunder point.
Well, but he is already walking a tightrope.
Perfect.
He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Gullit. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 18, Shevchenko.
Maldini, Mohamed Salah.
Coming on
And
the
they're quick to press.
number 20.
Now then, what's
Shammu
happening
ball
here?
is-
He is already on a yellow. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's
ഇത്രയൊന്നും
got to
പൊട്ടൂല.
lead
ഓക്കെ
there. He has to
എന്നെ
be
പോലെ ആണെങ്കിൽ പൊട്ടൂലേ.
extremely clean from here.
ഞാൻ ചെറിയ മോണ്ടേജാണ് ഇത്ര ഇറക്കിയത്.
And it's Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
ഇത്
He's
ഫുള്ള്
been
ഫൗളാണല്ലോ.
bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pirlo is behind this one. Opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain
There
some
will be
pressure.
5 minutes added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pele. Maldini. He's a very imposing presence at the back. He's on it. Can he get away? And that will be it. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona
Foul
really
nothing.
were very impressive in the way they found
Foul.
pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
ആയിക്കോട്ടാ. ആയിക്കോട്ടെ.
ആര് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആര്? പാസ് ബ്രോ പോലെ ഓക്കെയാണ്. എത്ര ഒന്നും പറ്റിയില്ല. എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ എല്ലാ ബാക്ക് ലാസ്റ്റാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്. നോക്ക്, ബിറ്റ്വീൻ 2 to 3 lakhs അക്കൗണ്ട് പൊട്ടിച്ചത്. സ്പിൻ ചെയ്ത് പാസ് ബ്രോ 2 to 3 2019 തൊട്ടുള്ള അക്കൗണ്ടാണ്. പാസ് ബ്രോ എവിടെ? ഓക്കെ, സൗദിയിൽ ലോജിസ്റ്റിക്സ് എന്തോ കമ്പനി ഉണ്ട് അവർക്ക്.
എനിക്ക് അറിയാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ. അറിയാതെ ചാക്കോളാ ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചത് ചാക്കോളാ ചെയ്തത്. മടയല്ല അവിടെ നേരെ ക്ലിയർ ആയത്. മണ്ണി കളിയും പാടി
ഈ പഴയ ഫോട്ടോസ് എല്ലാം ഓർമ്മ. ശനിയാഴ്ച എത്ര മണി പോണ? അതായത് 12. രണ്ടിനും ഒരുമിച്ച് തന്നെ. കണക്ട് ആവുന്നില്ലല്ലോ ഫാസ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ. Yes.
പിന്നെ അടിക്കാനോടാണ് നീ പറയണത്?
Free kick. Free kick. അടിച്ചറാളിയാ ഫ്രീ കിക്ക്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000.
Bro, background music off ആകാ. Off-fire, bro.
So that's got things underway.
The Dutch introduced total
Hippo
football
fire.
to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed.
Oh, he's brought him down,
Penalty.
and it is a penalty.
Yes,
Barcelona
okay.
have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pull it. And here's Kaka. Kaka! He's got away with one man.
He's a lucky boy.
സ്ക്രീൻ പോയോ ഗ്യാസ്? എന്താ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് സ്ക്രീൻ പോകണല്ലോ.
Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Referee's given a throw. And it's Pirlo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gullit. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Gullit. Knocks it out wide. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Kaka. Out towards the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he shoots! That's another chance!
Aish. സ്ക്രീൻ വീണ്ടും പോയോ?
Gullit. And here's Kaka. Tries to play it through. And here's Gullit. Kaka. Puskas is onto this. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Mbappe!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he can clear it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady side of satisfactory first half.
ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടാ എന്താ പറ അച്ഛനാ ലൈവ് കട്ടായി ഇപ്പൊ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഇടയ്ക്കിടെ കട്ടാവുണ്ടാ?
One manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. This could be a chance. Ambrosini, the man that is tenacity personified. Turan. Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Forlan. Now that's well seen too. Maldini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evidence. And Shevchenko!
ഓക്കെ ഇടയ്ക്കിടെ കട്ടാണ് എന്താണെന്ന് അറിയില്ല.
Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Turan gives no quarter whatsoever. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That looks a cracking ball. Face to face with... He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Hullet. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. What a save from Peter Schmeichel. Shot a goal. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, no joy this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Luis Suarez. Oh, right, nice interception. Hullet. And it's Ambrosini. Played out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can they get him away? Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
ഇനി ആരുണ്ട്
ഇന്നലെ 4 കളി 5 കളിയിൽ 4 കളി ഞാൻ ജയിച്ചു.
അളിയാ കടമെല്ലാം തീക്കണ്ടേ, അവൻ പോവാൻ നിക്കാണ് ശനിയാഴ്ച.
ജയിച്ചില്ലേ? ബെസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് 3 2 കളിയാണ് ജയിച്ചു. ഒരു കളി ഞാൻ ജയിച്ചു. ടഫ് കൊടുത്തറിയാ മണ്ടത്തര എന്റെ മണ്ടത്തര ഒരു കളി 7 കൊടുത്തറ 7-0
ഞാനില്ലല്ലേ
ചുമ്മാ ഒരു സുഖം ഇങ്ങനെ പറയുമ്പോ ഒരു സുഖം ഇല്ല ഒരു കളി ഞാൻ ജയിച്ചു. ഫസ്റ്റ് കളി രണ്ടാമത്തെ കളിയാണ് നല്ല ഗോളിൽ ജയിക്കട്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. മൂന്നാമത്തെ കളി അറിയാം
നോക്കളിയാ ഒരുമാതിരി കളർ നോക്കി
ഇത് മറ്റേ തുലിയാൻ അകത്ത് വെള്ളം കെട്ടിക്കണമെന്നില്ലേ?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
ഇടക്കിടക്ക് പോണ്ടാളി
നീ കളിക്കുമ്പോ തന്നെ പോകും അവിടെ പ്രസ് ചെയ്യണം കൈ അവിടെ വെയിറ്റ് കൊടുക്കും.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Back into the middle.
നീ കുടിക്കണ്ട പോ.
And it's Kaka. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as they're going to go.
ഓഫാക്കി മറ്റേ നീ ഷോർട്ട്സ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് പോയി.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Now it's Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Pull it. Mbappe. And here's Cruyff. He's having a go. Cruyff! No one quite
ഒരു
like
കളി
him.
ബ്രോ
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough strike. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game.
എന്താണ് ഇങ്ങനെ പോണത്?
Is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And one more try. Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
He showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square. Shevchenko! Oh, that wasn't far away. Busquets is always looking to break lines. And this is Cruyff. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And another try! There it is! Simplicity itself.
I really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Liverpool go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pull it. Now, can they get it back? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And now,
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Hullet. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely aimed pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Harry.
They are still trailing.
Solo way.
Require a change of fortune. Hullet gets
കളിച്ചില്ല
thrown
ലൈവ്
his
പോലും
own. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the
Where
press.
are we?
And this is Hullet. Kaka. And Ambrosini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Busquets. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Maldini going vertical. And it's Cruyff. And this is Nedved. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo. Thuram. Barcelona finding their passes. Nedved. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Division 2 ആയി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി അത് ഷംനാനോട് കളി ഞാൻ ഇവന്റെ രണ്ട് ഇതെന്താ ഞാൻ അയച്ചു ഒന്ന് മറ്റേ യൂബർ ഫുഡ് ലോക്കറാൻ അയച്ചില്ല കൊലിപ്പ്
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Kaká. Number 14,
Maldini.
Ambrosini. Coming on the field, number 20, Neymar. Number 17,
Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball.
Messi.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Substitutions taking place.
Lovely pass, but can he get that?
എത്ര ടൈം പ്രാവശ്യം അടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി
With a fine tackle.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
And it's been played through. Face to face with the keeper. And a chance! He's got a goal! A 2-0 lead, and they're firmly in
ആരെയും
control.
ഞാൻ
That's
ബസ്സിൻ്റെ
really well played, Peter.
ബസ്സിൻ്റെ
Very,
മെട്രോ
very
വരെ
simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
അതിനെട്ടല്ലോ
And it didn't
Tamam
take him
abi.
long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored.
I think the manager's
കയ്യിലല്ല ഗൂഗിൾ പേ തോന്നുന്നു.
He's gone for goal.
നോക്ക്.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
ഇതാ തന്നില്ലേ? കഴിക്കാൻ വേറെ മനസ്സിലായ ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ
GG bro. Fawaz, GG bro. Fawaz bro.
Fast bro, well play.
റിയാസ് ബ്രോ ഹായ്, വെൽക്കം ബ്രോ. ഗൈസ് എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് സ്ട്രീം ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ? ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ ഗൈസ്? കേരള ബ്രോ ഇപ്പൊ സൗണ്ട് എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? ക്ലിയർ ആയോ അതോ എന്തെങ്കിലും മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ഉണ്ടോ? പറയാവോ? ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? കോഡ് സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ. നേരത്തേക്കാളും കുറച്ച് ക്ലിയർ ആയോ അതോ? സ്ട്രീം ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ? തീരുന്നില്ല, പൈസ തീരണ്ടേ? സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ ഗൈസ്. ഓ കേരള ബ്രോ ആണ് കേരള ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരളാണ് നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞോണ്ടിരുന്നത്. സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ അല്ല ഗൈസ്, എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് സ്ട്രീമിലേക്ക് ചെയ്യോ ഗൈസ്? സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് സബ് ചെയ്തോ. നമ്മള് ഗീവ് നാളെ ഒരു വീഡിയോ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യും. ആ വീഡിയോയില് കമന്റ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സിനെയൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്യണം. എന്തായാലും നാളെ വീഡിയോ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യും. അതിൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ഒക്കെ പറയും, റൂൾസ് ഒക്കെ എന്തൊക്കെയാണെന്ന് അതിൽ പറയും. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വ്യാഴാഴ്ച ആയിരിക്കും വിന്നറെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഗൈസ് നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാം അക്കൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ഫോളോ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോ. സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് സബ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോ. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ വാട്സപ്പ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്, വാട്സപ്പ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിലായിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകും. അപ്പോൾ അതൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോ. ഓക്കെ മീൻസ് യുവർ ഹായ് ബ്രോ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Action has already started.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever. Kaka!
ത്രോ ഉണ്ടോ? നൈസ് ത്രോ അല്ലേ?
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is
സൗണ്ട്
incredible.
ഇപ്പോഴാണ് പെർഫെക്റ്റ് ആയത്. ഓക്കെ, ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഫിൽറ്റർ ഇട്ടായിരുന്നു. എനിക്കും തോന്നി നേരത്തെ ചെറിയൊരു മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്
Just when they
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
എന്നെ മറന്ന സെൻസോറോ എവിടെ നീ കാണാനില്ലല്ലോ. കളിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ അടുത്ത കളി കയറിക്കോളാം. വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്തു കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കയറാം. ഓക്കെ.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture.
Ele ittiri sound ora jaase.
Didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought
Ele
that
sound
when the
ittiri
last
kora
one
adiya.
went in.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
പൊട്ടനെ ആടിയാ നീ.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. Two real chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And we have our very first corner.
2-2. നെക്സ്റ്റ് കയറി നോക്കടാ.
Mbappe with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game.
Yes.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Ambrosini. And the keeper's got it again. Kukçu. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Kaka. Oh, nice touch. He's away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Matheus Cunha. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's delightful. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Chooses to go back. And there is the half-time
ജിയോവേ
whistle.
കൊടുത്തില്ല. വ്യാഴാഴ്ചയാണ്
Peter,
നാളെ
2-0.
ഒരു വീഡിയോ അപ്ലോഡ്
Choice
ചെയ്യും.
of
അതിൽ
just
ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ്
fancying
ഒക്കെ
the match
പറയുന്നത്.
out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Kaka looking to play him in. Rijkaard, nicely aimed pass. So what can they make of this? Baresi does well to get it back. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And this is and the finish! And it's come back out to him.
റഫിയാക്കാൻ മറ്റേ ഗുവാരിൻ ടീമായിട്ട്
The
അടിയാണ്.
second
ആ
half
ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അടിയാണ്.
starts straight into life. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even
Dillada.
that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that,
അപ്പൊ
maybe there's
റഫിയാക്കൊക്കെ
some truth in it.
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ.
We
അല്ല
have
അല്ല
got
അങ്ങനെയല്ല.
ourselves a
റഫിയാക്ക
game
കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരുന്ന കളി.
here.
The manager must have given
ആ
them
കളിയില്ല ആ
half-time
കളിക്കുന്ന
to
സമയം
play because it seems
വൈകുന്നേരം
to have
നടക്കുന്നത്.
worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
നീ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന റഫിയാക്ക അപ്പൊ
Sharp
കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
little ball here. Oh, facing. He's had a shot. Decent enough try.
പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ പറയണത്
Well, to
വേറെ
put it this way,
റഫിയാക്ക
he's
കളിക്കുന്നു.
probably made better
കളി
decisions.
പഴയത്
Costa Curta.
ബേബിയുടെ നെയിം സൈഹബത്തുൽ.
Threads one in. Look at the space here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
ആ കളി നമ്മള് കളിക്കുന്നില്ല റഫിയ കളിക്കുന്നു.
It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed
ബാക്കിയല്ലടാ
approach.
Well, the question now is
ഗുവാരിയിലൂടെ
whether
ഇത്
they can
ആക്രി
sustain
ഷെബിന്റെ
it.
അടിയാടാ.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Barcelona given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Costa Curta. Just 5 minutes left. Pirlo. I think we're just about done here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. 2 minutes to be added on. Now that's well seen too. And that will be the final act. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
On your children during the match at all
Any
times.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really were very impressive.
ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ, വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി? എല്ലാവരും സെയിം ജേഴ്സി ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഫോട്ടോ കൂടെ എടുക്കാം. ഒരു ഫോട്ടോ സ്ക്രീൻ പ്ലേ ടൈം നല്ല സ്ലോ ആണ്. സ്ക്രീൻ പ്ലേ ടൈം ഡിലേ ഉണ്ടെന്നാണോ ബ്രോ?
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening
Oh,
and the
let's
promise of a match that will really get the juices
go.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Wayne Rooney's goal today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Shot, surely!
Let's go.
Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer stands tall and stands strong. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well,
It's Putti. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Rui Costa. Rooney. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. A header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things are starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rooney. And it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic, and he's got the beating of his... And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he shoots!
Has been indicated.
Rooney, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. But what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Shevchenko. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rijkaard. Pull it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's in on goal. Shevchenko! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! And that has flown over.
I think that's just more proof that this team
Guys,
is
like
very
it, they're gonna
comfortable
like it.
playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Rooney. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro kept his eye on it,
The
and he's
attendance
there.
for this match was 96,026.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Bullets!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rui Costa. Pullet. Ambrosini. Pirlo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goes for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's been played through. Nice control. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Milan are having a ball here. Pull it. Oh, such a clever touch. He's cut it out. Now it's Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they have...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Beckenbauer cuts it out.
Added minutes
He
have
certainly
been
wasn't in
indicated.
the mood to take any risks.
കളിക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ നോബല്ലേ നമ്മുടെ കളിക്കാൻ നമുക്കൊരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആവട്ടെ എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു
Into a minimum of
കളി
4
പഠിക്കുമല്ലോ
minutes additional time. Now it's Shevchenko. Kaka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarize?
Tansir bro. Kera, Tansir kera. Sabirans പോരെ ബ്രോ അതന്നെ ബേക്കൊക്കെ നല്ലൊരു പൊട്ടുന്നു എന്ത് പോണ എവിടെ പോണ ഇപ്പൊ എവിടെ പോണ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാ ഇനി അവിടെ ഫോറമിലല്ലേ ഇവിടെ മറ്റേ ഇവിടെ ഓവർ ബ്രിഡ്ജിന്റെ താഴെ രാത്രി കരിപ്പില്ലാതിക്ക് മുടിയൊക്കെ കെട്ടി വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇജാസിന്റെ കമ്പനിയും ഉണ്ട്
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Glad to be here, Peter. Ready to rumble. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks and
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he can clear it away. And that is out of play. That's a lovely neat pass. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Alonso. Vieira. And it's Schneider. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Torres! Goal! England! England take the lead. Terrible error, duly punished.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Torres.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Kaka, and that could set him on his way. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta was in no mood for any of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pirlo. Ambrosini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider making good progress on the right-hand side. Xabi Alonso has it out wide and in space.
There will be one.
He's found a way through. Pirlo. Bullet. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. You want to get back.
Real chance! It's in!
ചിലകളെയൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരുമാതിരി.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0
ഇതെന്തുവാടാ?
Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
And oh, it's hit the post!
This match was 96,000.
Lacking in accuracy.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Shevchenko. Number 5. Coming on the field.
Ended up in no man's
Number
land.
20. Neymar.
Mbappe.
Number 17.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 19.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. This looks promising. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. And here's Inzaghi. There's a sharp little ball here. It's loose and there's shapes to shoot. He's going for goal. Oh, that is outstanding. A finish right from the top draw. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And it's Robertson. Oh, that's well spotted. The final 5 minutes. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. And it's Inzaghi. Now Pirlo.
Oh, really well played.
Added minutes
That's
has
pretty
been
clear.
indicated.
It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to Neymar! Decent hit from there.
ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് ഒരു സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്. സ്റ്റെക്കായിപ്പോ
Maldini does really well there. He is strong. Ambrosini, Messi. Great skill, that's nice. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't
ബ്രോ
they?
അത് കൊച്ചു പിള്ളേർ യൂസ് ചെയ്യണ സാധനമാണ്.
Inzaghi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better
And
job.
a quick reminder today to please take
Any
your
reflections
food
on
out
what
of
you've
the
seen, Jim?
indicated by
Well,
the
Peter,
entrance
I
gate.
really
Thank
couldn't
you
see
very
what this
much for
team
your
was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
ബ്രോ സ്മാർട്ട് ഓഫ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇല്ല.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
സ്മാർട്ട് ഓൺ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നു. കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം ബ്രോ അടിച്ചു കൊടുത്തെന്തോ. ഞാനിപ്പോ കളിച്ച് നീയാ കളിച്ചത്. എനിക്ക് ഒരു ചെക്കടാ നിന്റെ കൂടെ കളിച്ചപ്പോ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് സ്റ്റെക്കായി പോകും. സ്ട്രീം കാണുമ്പോ മനസ്സിലാവും ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് സ്റ്റെക്ക് ആവുന്നു. ആരെല്ലാം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വേറെ പോകുന്നു. അത് ഒരുമാതിരി സ്റ്റെക്ക് പോലെ ഫീൽ ചെയ്യും. മാനേജർ എടുക്കാം ബ്രോ, എടുക്കാം, എന്തായാലും ഉറപ്പായിട്ട് എടുക്കാം. ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഇട്ടാ അത് തന്നെ നിന്റെ സൈഡ് നെറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ ആണ്. സ്മാർട്ടല്ല, സ്മാർട്ടെന്നല്ല ബ്രോ. വരുമല്ലോ. അവിടെ ഞാനല്ല അല്ലേ ജെൻസോറോ അല്ല, മറ്റേ ഇപ്പൊ എൻ്റെ കൂടെ കളിക്കാണ്ട് കയറിയില്ലേ ആ ബ്രോ. ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ കളിക്കാൻ? കളിക്കണം. അവര് ഇതിൽ ആരൊക്കെ കളിക്കണം? ID ഇട്ടോ ബ്രോ? ജിഷ്ണു ബ്രോ, ആയിസ് ബ്രോ അല്ല കളിക്കാൻ നിൽക്കണം.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the
ജിഷ്ണു ബ്രോ
juices
ID ഇട്ടോ?
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
സ്മാർട്ടിന്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
That is Stuta! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's
ആരെങ്കിലും ID ഇട്ടോ ബ്രോ? ഇവിടെ ആളുണ്ട്, രണ്ടുപേരുണ്ട്. നീ കളിക്കൂ. രണ്ടുപേര് ഫ്രീ ഉണ്ട്. ID ഇട്ടോ? കേരള ബ്രോ ഇല്ല.
Headed upfield. And here's Mbappe. And he's had a hit. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Chiellini with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe, he's going for goal! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And a chance! And he hits the net!
സ്മാർട്ടിന്റെ പവർ.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pull it. And here's Mbappe. Kaká. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Shapes to shoot!
2 added minutes has been
Jordi Alba.
indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Security staff for each
So in
block.
they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Borussia Dortmund get the second half going. Ambrosini. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Bullets at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Now it's Schneider.
defense goal
Oh, special. That is a special goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down,
ഇങ്ങനെ
and
ഇങ്ങനത്തെ
they
ചെറിയ
never would have
കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ
guessed it.
നടക്കും.
Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
559.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
McManaman, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's shifting through the gears here. Pirlo. Kaka. Nicely aimed pass. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's McManaman. It's a throw in.
player, goal coacher, and creative player. Creative player.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Bullets. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Neymar.
Ambrosini with the slide tackle there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the run. Decent progress down the left. Brilliantly cut out.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end.
That's a real chance.
Looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So, third corner of the game.
ആദ്യം ഞാൻ ഷൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോട്ട് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഇതായിപ്പോയി. അതിനകത്ത് മനസ്സിലായി. എന്നിട്ടാണ് പെട്ടെന്ന് അടിച്ചത്.
He's got full. It's into the pieces. Goal, Barcelona! And they get themselves in front.
After 83 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural.
Shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nice physical challenge. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Lovely ball and the
ഇങ്ങനെയെങ്കിൽ
shot.
ലാസ്റ്റ് ഒരു ഗോൾ ടൈമായി.
It's a goal.
മറ്റേ ഫ്രീ കിട്ടിയില്ലേ?
Stolen level.
ഓ ഫ്രീ കാണും.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Added minutes has been indicated.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's going to be another throw. Baresi. Oh, good-looking ball. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement
Your
now.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
during
the
the
draw
match.
was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me.
ഫവാസ് ഹേയ് സെയിം റൂമാണ് കേറിക്കോ. കുറെ ഗോള് കയറും തോന്നുന്നു പിന്നെ പോസ്റ്റിൽ. ഡിവിഷൻ ആയപ്പം കഴിഞ്ഞ സീസണിൽ അടിച്ചു. എന്നിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഇറങ്ങി ബേക്കായി. ഞാൻ മണ്ടനെ പോലെ വീണ്ടും കളിച്ചു. പക്ഷെ മറ്റേ പ്ലെയറെ കിട്ടിയില്ല. ഗ്രീലിഷ് കളിച്ചു നോക്കിയാ നീ നിനക്ക് കിട്ടിയില്ലേ? ഇവിടെ തന്നെ
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And back to the goalkeeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Hullet. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to equalise. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Okay, bro. Go ahead. Okay, bro. Bye.
He rises! Yes!
And
the game is well and truly turned on its head. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Nedved. Tevez. Oh, that was vital. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking for options for move. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played back in. Hullet. Mbappe. And it's Maldini. Oh, good-looking ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
That's the first half then. A rocky start, to say the least. But that won't shake our spirits, will it?
മെസ്സി കൊള്ളാവോ? EMF ഇട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ കൊള്ളാം. EMF ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് കളിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുപോകണം. അങ്ങനെ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അകത്തിട്ടാലൊന്നും നടക്കൂല.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Gullit. Coming on the field is...
And the second half gets on the way.
Despite the scoreline, the one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal, and see if they can unsettle them.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neither of these. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
അത് ഊരി തന്നെ ഇരുന്നു.
Figo delivers. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a shot! And he comes up trumps again. So, third corner of the game. Figo goes short, and it's played in. Terrific header, and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Step.
That'll be a throw-in. Eto. And it's Vieira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Eto. Now this could be a chance. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? And that's a superb piece of defending. They're up to 5 corners now. Climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner count is rising. That's 6. That was very necessary. Khan has found the net here, of course. Figo. That is good strength. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely weighted ball. They played right into his path. And the finish! Yes, it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. And here's the chance to counter. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a crunching tackle.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Otto spots it and intercepts.
Has been indicated.
Now he's off and running. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Guys, last match കളിക്കാം. ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ആര് കളിക്കൂ? ചുമ്മാ ഫ്രണ്ട് ത്രോ തന്നെ. ത്രോ എങ്ങനെയാ? ത്രോ ആണെന്ന് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ബ്രോ ആണ് ഇപ്പൊ കളിച്ചത്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, കേറിക്കോ. ഫാസ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ കേറിക്കോ. ബ്രോ ആണ്, അമീൻ ബ്രോ ആണ് ഇപ്പൊ കളിച്ച. മറ്റേ റൂം ഒരു സ്റ്റെക്ക് പോലെ ലാഗുണ്ട്. ഓ അത് തന്നെ. നേരത്തെ ഉണ്ട്. ഒരാൾ കയറി. നെറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എനിക്ക് ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല ബ്രോ, ബ്രോയുടെ നെറ്റ് ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഇവിടെ ഒരു സീനും ഇല്ല. നമ്മൾ ലൈവും കൂടെ ചെയ്യുന്നതല്ലേ, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ലൈവിൽ ഒരു ഇഷ്യൂ ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു. ഫൈസ് ബ്രോ കളിച്ചല്ലോ. വേറെ ആരെയും കയറണ്ട്. ഫൈസ് ബ്രോ വേറെ. ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. എനിക്കുണ്ടായ നെറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ പിന്നെ അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കളിച്ചു. ഇവിടെ ഒരുമാതിരി സ്റ്റെക്ക് പോലെ ആവുന്നു. ഫാസ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ അടുത്ത കളി കളിക്കാം. എന്നിട്ട് ഐഡി ഇട്ടാ മതി. പാരിസ് കളിക്കടാ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
That has been cut short. Now it's Kukçu. That is good alertness. Pirlo. And now they can clear their lines. First quarter of an hour gone. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pirlo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's been slipped through. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
New Mexico clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's one, goes for a shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pull it. Some really good ball movement, and he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a very decent chance! And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say, roll!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Right, Shevchenko. Pull it. And it's Shevchenko. And pull it!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Belletti. Can he get it through? Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Shevchenko. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
The attendance
Matches
for this
Cunha.
match was 98,000.
It's Joelinton. Has a look and plays it forward. Ambrosini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Shevchenko.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Messi.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and he plays one through. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
Matches Cunha. And this is Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
19, Messi. Coming on to replace
Cannavaro.
him is number 17, Filippo Inzaghi.
Ambrosini.
Substitutions taking place.
It's Rui Costa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added minute has been indicated.
And here's Owen. Good running, strong. And Owen! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Goal!
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
വീണ്ടും റെഡി കൊടുക്കും. ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാം, വേക്കടിച്ചാൽ. ഇല്ല അല്ലേ? പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ വാസ് ബ്രോ ഹലോ. ലൈവ് നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. ഒരു വീട്ടിലാണെങ്കിൽ ടി വിയിലും ഫോണിൽ ലാപ്പിലൊക്കെ കണക്ട് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. 12:45, 3 മണിക്കൂറായില്ലേ? മോണിറ്റൈസേഷൻ ഓൺ ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ ഇത്രയും ടൈമൊക്കെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നല്ല എമൗണ്ട് കിട്ടും. അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ഇതാവുന്നുണ്ട്, കുറച്ചുകൂടെ അല്ല കുറച്ചധികം ഉണ്ട്. അതിനകത്ത് ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് ഇതായി, ഇത് ഇന്നലെ ആയത്. ഇതാണ് ഇത്ര ആവാനുള്ള 3000 അല്ല ഇവിടെ ഇത്രയും 4000. ഇതായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സെറ്റ്. ഇനി അതിനുശേഷം ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള. ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ബ്രോ. ഞാൻ ഇത് ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ബ്രോ ഫവാസ് ബ്രോ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞോണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഒന്ന് ചോദിച്ചതേ ഉള്ളൂ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ ചെയ്യുമായിരുന്നു. എന്തായാലും നാളെ കളിക്കാം ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഫവാസ് ബ്രോ കുറെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്തു പക്ഷെ കയറിയില്ല. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, നാളെ സെറ്റാക്കാം. ഇന്നത്തെ ടോപ്പ് വാച്ച് ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള, രണ്ടാമത് ഫവാസ് ബ്രോ, മൂന്നാമത് കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം. ഇവര് തന്നെ, ഇതെല്ലാം സെയിം തന്നെ. 325, ഓരോ 5 മിനിറ്റ് വെച്ചും 5 പോയിന്റ് വെച്ചു. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ബൈ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ, സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് സബ് ചെയ്തോ. നാളെ ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും ഗീവയുടെ റൂൾസും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് വീഡിയോ ആയിട്ട് ചെയ്തു. അപ്പോൾ മാക്സിമം എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാം അക്കൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ഫോളോ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചു. വാട്സപ്പ് ലിങ്ക് നമ്മൾ പിൻ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, അപ്പോൾ അതിലൊക്കെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തു ഗൈസ്. അപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും നാളെ കാണാം. ഫാസ് ബ്രോ ഫാസ് ബ്രോ ടൈമായി. കളിച്ചിട്ട് പോവല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, അയച്ചു. ഇന്ന് കളിച്ചില്ലല്ലേ നമ്മള്? എന്റെ കയ്യിൽ എണ്ണ ഉണ്ടോ? നാളെ ദുബൈയിലാണ്. മലപ്പുറത്തുണ്ടാവും. തൃശ്ശൂരുള്ളത് പായസ്. പിന്നെ കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഓരോ കൊല്ലത്തുള്ള, എല്ലാം ഓരോ ജില്ല. ഇതൊക്കെ നല്ല സപ്പോർട്ടാണ് നമ്മളെ, എപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടാവും. ഞാനും ഇന്നും ശരി ബ്രോ. ബ്രോ ഇന്ന് കളിച്ചില്ലായിരുന്നു ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ബ്രോ? അവിടെ എന്നാണ് ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ വരാൻ. നമ്മൾ ഇതുവരെ കളിച്ചിട്ടേ ഇല്ല. ബ്രോ അടുത്ത കളി കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, വീട്ടിലും പോണം. ഫീഡിങ് ചെറിയൊരു പനിയുടെ ലക്ഷണമുണ്ട്. നാളെ ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോകും. പുറത്തുനിന്ന് ഒരു പ്ലെയറെ എടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. മറ്റേ ആങ്കർമാനോ അതാണ്. ബോക്സ് ടു ബോക്സ് ഇട്ടാൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ലായിരിക്കും. ഞാനാണ് റെഡ് കാർഡ് കിട്ടിയപ്പോൾ എടുത്ത് പുറത്ത് ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചത്. വലിയ മാച്ച് എന്നല്ലേ അങ്ങനെ. ഇപ്പോൾ അത് ആങ്കറിങ് ആണോ? ഞാൻ ജോലി കഴിഞ്ഞ് വന്ന് ചോദിക്കും, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി നീ പറയും. എൻ്റെ ബ്രോ കളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞു. അതാ നമ്മളെ പിള്ളേരുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ, കളിക്കാനുണ്ട്, ഫ്രീ ആണ്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. In for the pieces. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Zico. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's burst. And Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Swept in. Zico! Goal! So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kaka. Looking to play him in.
Ferdinand to
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Double touch
He could be in here. Bullet is flagged offside.
പക്ഷെ അത് ഓൾറെഡി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ എംബാപ്പയ്ക്ക്. മറ്റേ സാധനം ചോപ്പേണ്. അതെവിടെ പോയല്ലേ? അതെടുത്ത് മാറ്റി പറഞ്ഞു. ഇവനുണ്ട്, ബുള്ളറ്റിനുണ്ട്. ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് മാസ്റ്ററായിട്ടാണെങ്കിൽ ഇവന് കൊടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഷോർട്ട്സൈമന് കൊടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത, പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയത് ഈ സാധനം.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Cruyff. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Have a look and place it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be one
just off target. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been cleared. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Cruyff. That's a little off target. Zico. Pirlo. Makalele. Turan. Nicely weighted ball. Zico! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
ലെഫ്റ്റ് ബാക്ക് ഒക്കെ വന്ന് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പ്ലെയർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് ആ സ്ഥലത്ത് വരും.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
No way through there. Busquets is always looking... Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication.
AC മിലാനുണ്ട്. സ്ക്വാഡ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും AC മിലാനിൽ. കീപ്പർ മാത്രമേ, കീപ്പർ പിന്നെ റൈറ്റ് ബാക്ക് ഇല്ല, ബാക്കി എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉണ്ടാവും. പുറത്തുണ്ട് റൈറ്റ് ബാക്ക് ഉണ്ട്, റൈറ്റ് ബാക്ക് ദൈവമുണ്ട്, ദൈവമുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ പുറത്ത് 2 പേരെന്തുണ്ട് പുറത്ത് ടീം. ഗുരുത്തിനാണെങ്കിൽ CF അവനെ ഇവനെയൊക്കെ
Number 19, Zico. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Pele.
Coming on the field.
Right, Shevchenko.
Number 22, Nedved. Number 11.
Well, it gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
ഇത് മിസ്റ്റ് ആവുന്നെങ്കിൽ അവനെയും കൂടെ എടുക്കായിരുന്നു.
Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele has it in a wide position. Decent chance!
കുറച്ചുകൂടെ കയറിയെങ്കിൽ ഗോൾ.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really
That's
looked
smooth
sharp
design,
there,
really.
didn't he? That's very well played.
Baresi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
ഫ്രീ കിട്ടി.
Takes a shot!
ഫ്രീ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, I
Play
think it's pretty
style.
obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that
No,
two-goal
he's
cushion.
on, get it up,
That, for me, should be decisive.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's only too happy to take
പാസിങ്
that.
എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇതുണ്ടോ?
Mbappe looking for the run. Mbappe! Chance! No mistake! Deep into injury time!
ഡിലേ പറഞ്ഞു.
And a trademark move. And that's that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
ഒരു മണിയായി. തീർന്നില്ലേ കളി? ഓക്കെ, ജിജി ബ്രോ, വെൽ പ്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ എന്നാലും അതിൻ്റെ സമയമായി, 1 മണിയായി. 3.5 മണിക്കൂർ. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ടോപ്പ് ലൈവ് ടൈം. ഇന്ന് നല്ല ലോങ് ആയി. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 3 മണിക്കൂറിലൊക്കെ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, പോയിട്ട് വരാം ഗൈസ്. അപ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ, നാളെ കാണാം ഗൈസ്. നാളെ എന്തായാലും നമ്മൾ ഗീവയുടെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പോൾ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോ. സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് സബ് ചെയ്തോ. ശരി എന്നാ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ ടാറ്റ, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്, ടേക്ക് കെയർ ഗൈസ്, ലവ് യു. ശരി എന്നാ, പോയിട്ട് വരാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ബൈ.